Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. We are carrying on with the investigation in Kew Gardens here. Good lord, the window closed and it made me jump. We need to systematically go around all of the buildings here and see if we can find any more information about what happened. I'm thinking maybe... what have we got? We looked in the nursery, we looked in the seed house. Maybe I should go to the cloakroom and the laboratory. That's back the way we just came. It would have made more sense for me to do that first, but... let's see if we can get into the cloakroom. People's personal effects are probably where they keep all the incriminating evidence. The sheer fact that Albert didn't want us to go in there is slightly curious, but he is also the manager, and... like he said, people's private things are their private things. Don't know if that's an admission of any sort of guilt. Well, not an admission, a sign of any sort of guilt. Right, what's this?
Locked.
Not anymore. Oh, it's the laboratory, and there one of the suits is missing. A wet bottle trace, huh?
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
Gold dust.
Gold dust? Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
This is the only place they had access to a lab, I guess?
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
Could it be time to get Toby? Fetch Toby, let's go. Anything else in here before we go back? A university book? A University of Cambridge botanical section.
A botany book. This student's book belongs to Albert.
What do you mean by repeat year? Have a look at the protective equipment.
It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from here. Gloves, waterproof aprons, everything one might need for self-protection.
Do they grow dangerous plants here?
Such masks are generally worn when dealing with toxic chemicals.
Okay. Chemistry cupboard, anything missing in here?
Chemicals, a sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
A phonograph?
Used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory.
Edison standard phonography. Yeah, let's go. Let's start with 245.
And it seems clear from these multiple experiments that plants to respond to their environment and have a form of consciousness. Margaret White, February 1895. Report number 245.
Study report.
Okay. 821.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants. The notion of communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin Hamish.
Okay, so if we find a phonograph tube, we can play it here.
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, Watson. That seems unfair. Cloakroom, can we get in?
Locked.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
It does not matter. We will open it.
Fantastic. Right. Oh, good lord. This is a complicated lock, is it not? What do these symbols mean? Oh god. Let's hope they're just there for decoration. Ah. I see. There is another underneath. That almost lined. Wait. Oh, heavens. That's what that means. Oh, no. We can move them back and forward. Well, that makes things... Oh, no. This is going to make things interesting, isn't it? In theory, I could make that go there. That would connect to there, but then where does it go from there? That is... Oh, we could also do that, which is... very problematic. That kind of fits there. Move that over there, maybe? No, that doesn't work. Maybe like that? Hey, there we go. Oof, that one took some brain power. Good lord, that was a well-made lock. Right, time for some breaking and entering. I love this wallpaper. So nice. Let's look in Miss White's locker first.
Miss White's locker.
That is a very nice hat.
A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her parents.
Dear Mother and Father, I am writing this letter with reluctance to ask for your help. My studies and my housing costs have proven to be more expensive than I had anticipated. I fear, therefore, that I may not be able to manage in the long term. I know that we have had our disagreements in the past, but would you be so heartless as to allow your daughter to fail her studies due to lack of money? Ooh, I thought she told our friend that she had more than enough money.
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
A master's degree in chemistry?
These jewels must be worth a small fortune.
And a vanity purse?
A vanity purse. It is of high quality.
Can I open said purse? There we go. Ah, family's reply. Margaret, we were surprised to receive your letter. How could you think to ask us for money? After all these years that you have passed since you left, and without any thought of us. You have never shared with us any detail of your success at the university, but you choose to do so now. We suppose you must be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as your new friends. Yes, we are modest people, but you should learn to put your family first, as we at home have always done. And none of us ever compromised their reputation, as it appears you have already with your employer, Mr. Doom. No, Margaret, it is you who makes us feel ashamed. Your parents. Oh God. Ah, Albert. Dear Margaret, I know how your financial troubles are overwhelming you at this present time. Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born of a wealthy family. I would consider it an honor if you might accept my help. Oh, I see where this is going. Son liked her. father did something with her, maybe? Oh dear. Albert's ambition. What have we got here? Miss White's family and Miss White and Doon. That kind of goes together, doesn't it? Margaret White's studies and social situation were completely dependent upon Montague Doon's wealth. White studies, White and Doon? No. White expulsion? Just gonna click those just to get them out of the way. So White and Doon, White expulsion? There we go. Miss White and Mr. Doon had a recent disagreement. Montague Doon was planning to release Miss White from her position at Kew Gardens. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else here. Okay, let's go back. We still have a couple more lockers to look inside of. Martin's.
Martin Hamish's locker. Martin Hamish studied chemistry. Interesting.
Everyone has chemistry degrees here, so all of them are more than capable of making a poison. Oh, a letter from Martin Hamish. Mr. General Secretary, recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens oblige me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Doon was alive, I understood your reservation to my suggestion. Your reasons were political, and so I was happy to comply. But now, the Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How can I stand by and allow it? How can I leave them in the hands of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency, so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead, and free my mind from this uncertainty.
A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces.
Definitely knows a lot about plants.
Father and I, Kew Gardens.
Okay, so he's had a lifelong obsession with Kew Gardens. He's incredibly knowledgeable about flat plants, and he very much wants to be the manager. Is any of that a reason to kill someone? I suppose, technically, yes. But I don't know. I have a funny feeling it's got something more to do with White and Albert than Martin. Of course, maybe not. Maybe it is Martin. Let's look at Albert's locker.
Albert's locker.
More ship paraphernalia? There is something there under that book. I didn't need to... Yes. I didn't need my supervision.
Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
And they seem to get along.
They seem to get along, yes. Naval architecture.
Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea.
A refusal letter.
A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval College.
Oh, God. Royal Navy School of NCO's Recruitment Centre, London. Sir, it is my regret to inform you that despite your excellent results within our entry examinations, we are unable to invite you into the Royal Navy School. Your father, Mr. Montague Doon, has expressed his intention to entrust to you the directorship of the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, and it is clear that he would not release you for an entire year of naval training. Please accept all our best wishes for your future at Kew Gardens. Yours faithfully, J.M. Lemarchand, Director of the Royal Navy Training Centre. So his father blocked him from joining the Navy, even though that's his dream. Oh dear. That seems quite bad. Right, did I miss anything anywhere? That's a real question. I'm going to quickly go back into the director's office while I'm here, just to make sure I haven't missed anything in there. I feel like there was like paintings behind the desk and I didn't look at any of them. And by paintings, I meant pictures. On there. No? 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 Okay, good. Just... Oh! Photograph.
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynold Hamish.
Who the bloody hell's Reynold Hamish? Okay. I don't know how that helped me, but I think it did. Right, shall we go get Toby? Or shall we go back and look in the archives? Well, all of it's going to require us to go back to Baker Street, so let's go back to Baker Street. Or I could go look at the evidence in Scotland Yard. Let's go do that. Gentlemen? Aha, here we go. Doon's belongings. A very nice pocket watch.
This watch is of great value.
A pen?
Beautiful feather pen of a good make.
A club card?
A membership card for the London Crest Club.
What the hell is the London Crest Club? And a letter. To Mr. F. Wayne, Director of Wayne & Sons Printing Company. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient, good God. Oh, everyone has such valid motives for killing this man. He wasn't a very nice man. Okay, let's go to Baker Street. That didn't take very long, so let's go to Baker Street. So we had the archives. Which was... Oh, I can talk to Albert about his rejection. Search the archives. Case of June 14th, 1889. It's probably going to be the newspapers, right? Scandal at the Divine Syndicate. There we go. The Divine Syndicate Club, followers of the God King Treewan, situated on 48 Grosvenor Street, Charlton Road, protectors of plants and more particularly trees, are currently the subject of an administrative investigation. The leaders of this organization are suspect of financial malfeasance. It may be that this investigation will lead to charges of judiciary. Meanwhile, many voices have risen high against this inspection denouncing the state. In fact, this private organization, which has given as its goal the defense and protection of nature, and which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representatives of the opposition party.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
I'm guessing rare plants botany is going to be in our encyclopedias. There we go. Exotic Plants, Volume 4. Maybe? These plants have a certain toxicity in common, more or less variable. Diana carnivorous. Yep, these are all the same ones. Only the first three can be dangerous to humans, particularly Florum diabolica. But only under very specific conditions. The plant should react to a process of aggression, against which it will ensue deadly spores.
Here it is.
As for the symbol of the broken pot, could that just be in research? Chemistry, poisons and toxins, wounds and injuries, criminalistics, martial arts. Marks and symbols. The Divine Syndicate. Here we go. The Divine Scholastic Syndicate for Vegetation Veneration. The members of this syndicate worship Treewan, the God King. They strive to obtain spiritual peace and release themselves from the material world. So generous donations are appreciated. I can relate. Generous donations are very much appreciated.
Here it is.
Right, so let's see if that's opened up any deductions here. Poisoning. Deadly plants stolen. The killers may be those who stole the exotic plants, including the deadly species, from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Miss Margaret White studies biology at the London University. She enjoys the work and has a talent for it. Can we go deadly plants stolen? No. Albert's ambition? Doesn't really match, does it? Okay. That's opened up some other little bits and pieces there. So now what we need to do is take Toby back. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that button. We need to take Toby back and follow the trace of those chemicals. But I do think I'll do that in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does mean the world to me. And as always, we'll see you next time.